Toronto's housing market just hit a reality check. Prices dropped over 5% last year. Sales are down nearly 9%, and listings jumped by almost 17%. Yet here's the twist. Some neighborhoods are quietly bouncing back, while others are stuck in free fall. If you think now isn't the time to buy, you're missing the bigger picture. The real question isn't should you buy, it's how do you make the shifting market work for you? Toronto's real estate market is one of the most dynamic and right now quite volatile. Sales have slowed down, inventory is up, prices have dipped just over 5% the past year, with the average home price sitting around $1,006,000 as of December 2020. What this means is buyers have more choices, but sellers are facing a tougher market. Depending on the neighborhood, you might see signs of recovery or continued softness. So, should you buy a home this year? The answer depends less on the market headlines and more on your personal situation. If you want to stay up to date with the latest Toronto real estate news, market trends, and tips on buying, selling, this is your place. So please hit the subscribe and give this video a like to help more people get this information. Now, let's dive into why you might want to hold off on buying a home in Toronto in 2026, or at least think twice before jumping. First, don't buy a home if you know you're only going to live in it for a short period of time, say 2 to 3 years. Short-term ownership in a shifting market like we're seeing right now can be risky. With average days on market rising to 65 days, selling quickly might be tough. Plus, selling a home too soon after buying can eat away at your own down payment thanks to fluctuating prices, mortgage penalties, real estate commissions, and legal fees. If you plan to stay in your home for at least 7 years, buying now could make more sense. But if your timeline is short, you might be better off staying put until the market stays. The next big caution is fear of missing out. Over the last few years, a lot of buyers jumped in because everyone else was buying. But Toronto's market reminds us that buying just because prices were rising or because of hype can backfire. Some people ended up with homes worth less than what they paid for, and it took years to recover. So don't let the noise push you into buying before you are financially ready. Another reason to pause is interest rates. Many people are hoping for more Bank of Canada rate cuts, making mortgages cheaper. While rates might drop a bit, they won't fall as low as we saw in 2020 or 2021. If you buy expecting rates to plummet and it doesn't happen, you could face a higher monthly mortgage payment than planned and a home that is worth less because of market shifts. That double hit can be tough to handle. Also, be very careful if you find yourself in neighborhoods with bidding. While the frenzy we saw in 2021 has long gone, if you're in a situation where every home has multiple offers and you're pressured to waive conditions like financing or inspections, this is a red flag. Buying a home without conditions is only safe if you are prepared to pay cash or have guaranteed financing. Otherwise, you risk losing your deposit or face legal trouble, especially in a declining market. And the most important rule is never buy a home you can't truly afford. If you don't have extra savings, at least 6 months of expenses set aside for emergencies, you could be in trouble if rates rise due to inflationary factors such as tariffs, if your income changes, or unexpected repairs come up. Home ownership has a lot of hidden cost, and being financially stretched thin is a recipe for sleepless nights. So, who should be buying right now in Toronto? The buyers who make the most sense are those with clear life reasons to move, such as growing families needing more space, someone starting a new job with a long commute, or people settling down for the long term, 7+ years. What they all have in common is two things. One, they are financially qualified, and two, have employment or income security. If you've saved your down payment, your budget works, and owning makes more sense, then go for it. Don't try to time the market or wait for interest rates to drop. Buy when it's the right time for your personal situation. If you're renting and your rent is equivalent to the cost of owning, or your current place just doesn't fit anymore and you're ready financially, buying can be a smart move in this market where you have lots of options to choose from and you have time to put conditional offers to complete your due diligence. But beyond personal situations, don't let external factors pressure you. Toronto's market is shifting, but it's not the only thing that should drive your decision. If you're new here, I help people navigate the Toronto real estate market. If you want the latest news and honest advice, hit the subscribe and like buttons so this information can get to more people. If you want help with your home selling or buying journey, reach out via the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.